Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.
Kugan Cassius, IFL TV, MTK Global. Do you think that Derek did enough to win that fight?
I thought it was close enough. I thought it was a really close fight. Well, if he gets it, I can see why he's got it. If he doesn't get it, I can say that a bit harsh. That it's not. I'm not going to say it's a robbery because that's the wrong kind of words used. It's a close fight. One thing I'll say is Usyk fought Derek's fight tonight, and Derek got the better of it, in my opinion. So I do feel Derek's being a little bit harshly dealt with. Very harshly dealt with when you look at the scorecards. I think that's very unfair. As I've just said live on television, you need transparency in boxing. We need judges to, okay, I understand some judges can see it differently than others and what you like, what rocks your boat doesn't rock someone else's boat. But ultimately, when a guy's outlanding another guy 3-1 in punches in a round, surely you must see that round clearly for that fighter. I just didn't think Derek got that rub of the green tonight, but it is what it is. It's boxing. Derek shows that he belongs at this level. You know, I've heard the word gatekeeper thrown around a bit. Derek Chisora is far beyond any gatekeeper for anyone. Derek Chisora is a former British, Commonwealth and European champion. Derek Chisora has shown what happens when he goes in with brilliant gatekeepers like Carlos Takam, he knocks them out. So when Derek Chisora is given notice, when Derek Chisora is given time, he shows he's the ultimate test for anyone. And given the right date against the right opponent, I believe, you know, he could go on and do really good things. It's just about the right fighter with the right style and opponent, Kugan, in my opinion. Alexander Usyk is one of the trickiest fighters in the world, and a southpaw on top of that. And, you know, he's found out tonight that he's also got a bit of pop at this division. He's got enough pop to get you respect. Numerous times tonight, he's stung Dell in there tonight. Numerous times. So that's crazy because there's so many more rounds that Dell could have won clearly, but then Usyk lands a left hand right down the pipe just coming towards the end of each round, and you could see it literally go through his body. It's really hard to watch and horrible, but he done amazing tonight. As I said, if I was sitting here at the end of that and I wasn't scoring the fight and I never wrote the scores down, and he said to me, "Who do you think's won that?" I would have urged to what I'd said, that he's outworked him. He's outworked him and he's done it. And then especially when you add on to the occasion that he was completely wrote off before it. No one really gave him a chance. Everybody was saying, oh, you know, it's David A's hype machine, he's bulling him up, and, you know, what can he really do? This is the same Del Boy that got stopped off Dillian White. This is the same Del Boy that lost to Caballel. Oh, everyone's said it all week. And we've all done is stuck to our guns. This is going to be a better Del than what boxed out or Spilker. This is going to be a better Del than what knocked out Carlos Takam. And tonight it was. It was a brilliant Derek Chisora tonight, it really is, and I'm so proud of him. He's gone from strength to strength with David with David as part of his team, and he's put in so much hard work for this camp. It's heartbreaking for him. He's put in so much work. It's Cougs, I can't explain it. Gutted tonight, but it's boxing.
Usyk confirms his mandatory position now for Anthony Joshua.
Yes, he does.
What do you think about that fight? If it happens,
I don't think he can beat him.
You don't think he beats Joshua?
No.
From based on what you saw tonight?
Just overall, mate, it's the size. It's the size, mate. You don't understand the size. These guys are monsters, Kugan. These guys are giants in a dangerous division, and you cannot keep with them. You've seen tonight, Derek Chisora is a good-sized heavyweight. But you put these guys with the big boys on the giants, Cougs, the giants. Yes, he's a phenomenal boxer. To be fair, I don't think Alexander Usyk would approach the fight like he did tonight with Derek Chisora the way he would if he's fighting AJ or Fury. I'll give him that much. He's a very intelligent individual. What he has done tonight has gone out there, fought Derek Chisora and tried to beat him at his own game. That's exactly what he's done. His own management team had the fight a draw.
Yeah, I saw that.
Alex Krasnick had 114. Fair play, he's honest. Alex is a good guy. I get on with all his team, Eagles, Alex, everyone. And him, everyone knows I really like Alexander Usyk. He's one of the best people in boxing. He's fantastic, but that's a really close fight, that. And being the home fighter, sometimes you think, you know, especially when everyone's wrote you off and the fight's gone the way you wanted it to go, not the way he wanted it to go, you'd think you kind of get a little bit of a nod there, but he hasn't. It doesn't surprise me.
Just before I let you go, did you see Wilder's tweets and video tonight?
Eddie showed me it, and it's just crazy, isn't it? It's absolute lunacy, mate. Listen, when you want to start blaming people's gloves, you have to understand, for anyone to take that seriously, stop smoking that stuff. That green stuff's strong around this time of year, stop smoking it. It's insane. It plays tricks with your mind. I've seen it do it to numerous people over the years. So, it's insane, mate. He's better than that, Deontay Wilder. Do you know what I think it is, Cougs? When you've had... He didn't say anything after the fight, he just went away, disappeared. But when you've had these yes men around you for so long and they've been giving it you down your ear, giving it you down your ear, you end up believing them if you keep them round long enough. And he's kept the yes men round him, he's kept the ass kisses round him long enough, and he's believing what they tell him. Because they've got to tell him something. He's the champ to them, isn't he? He's the paymaster. And they keep feeding him the bullshit, feeding him the crap, and he's now actually come out and really embarrassed himself. He's built that video up from what I could see. I mean, I've seen him quoting the Bible and stuff like that. That's all well and good for him. That's what you want to believe, you believe. But when you're saying he's put things on the glove that's cut me and made me ear bleed, and then when you're saying like he's hitting me with the... Mate, come on. We get checked. The ring, the glove... people and the commissions, they do not leave you. They watch you religiously from the minute you finish getting your glove taped. They watch you wrap your hands. They watch you put your gloves on. They watch you tape your glove. They do not leave your side, not even to go for a piss. Because I've done it. I've had to get my glove off and wipe my ass before today because I've been shitting me kecks. They do not leave your side. Do you understand what he's saying? Cannot happen. It's impossible. It's crazy, but this is what happens when you keep too many ass kisses around you and listen to bullshit. The biggest shock about it is he's got a really powerful management team behind him and advisors behind him. I'm amazed they've allowed him to dip so low, because they are a powerful team that's with him. And brilliant advisors. See you after, coach.
All right.
I'm amazed they've let him go.
I'll let you go, Tony. I appreciate your time this week, my friend.
Pleasure, mate.
And I'm sure I'll see you back in the bubble at some point.
Hopefully not.
Cheers, mate.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.